Hi, I'm Rachel Handler. I'm an actress, a singer, a writer, and a producer. And I'm also an activist for performers with disabilities. I love working in the arts and in the entertainment field. I'm always trying to promote more inclusivity within the media, that we are just real people with real lives, and I want to see more of our own humanity within our stories. I started writing roles for actors with disabilities and creating stories with disability because I am an amputee myself, and I haven't always been this way, but 6 years ago I became an amputee. I was an actor in college and high school since I was like 2 years old. I've been performing. And then about almost 7 years ago now, I was in a car accident on my way to an audition, and I lost my leg on impact. There was no saving it. It was just like one of those freak accidents where I was in a minor fender bender, pulled over to the side of the road, and then another car was speeding around the curb and hit me while I was outside of my car. So I lost my leg. I was in the hospital for a month. There was a lot of other damage, and I was recovering for a while. But as soon as I was able to start walking again, and the healing process had gotten me to a point that I was like safe to go out and move around again, I knew that I wanted to keep acting and keep performing. And like 6 months after my accident where I lost my leg, I did a community theater show in South Jersey and was like, okay, this is gonna work. I'm gonna figure this out and I'm gonna keep doing this. After the accident, I never really gave myself a chance to doubt my talents. I remember even in rehab, as I was learning to use crutches and my skin was still too new, I was still going through too many things medically to start walking with a prosthetic leg again. Even at that point, I found a piano in this old rehab building and started playing piano and singing The Hill from Once, and I Could Have Danced All Night from My Fair Lady. And my whole family was there, and I remember my brother just being like, at least you still have your voice. And it hit me that in a sense I'm lucky. I still have my voice, I still have my love for theater, I still have an amazing supportive family. And I knew in that moment, if I decided to keep pursuing this insane career, my family would still be behind me, supporting me. That was just the little reminder, that was the little glimmer of hope that I needed to keep going after this dream. And I want to continue acting. I've done shows like Law and Order, SVU, NCIS New Orleans was an amazing experience. And I'm in a movie that's coming out soon with Kevin Hart and Bryan Cranston called The Upside, where I play one of Kevin Hart's bosses. So that'll be fun to see. So I definitely want to keep pursuing this acting career. And in doing so, I want to form more allies within the industry who will advocate for actors with disabilities. But also, like, directors can hire actors with disabilities to play the nurse who says, "Doctor, we need you," or the lawyer who defends the crook. Like, we can be all of those things because we are all of those things in the real world. I think if I could go back in time and give myself at like 18 years old some advice, I would tell myself to not depend on other people to validate me, to make me feel like I have a right to exist in this world and put my creative voice out there. I would tell myself not to wait for someone to hire me to, you know, practice that one song I've been wanting to practice, and just do it. Just write my own material. Let every little inkling of an idea, just let it out and do it. And I would just urge myself to just let my light shine, you know. It's so tempting at that age, especially, or as a kid, even younger than 18, to listen to other people and, you know, listen to their negative feedback sometimes more than the positive feedback. And I would just tell myself, just let your light shine and be you, and keep writing and use your creative ideas. I was never good at drawing, but if you're good at drawing, draw, you know. I just think that I depended on other people too much to make myself feel happy, and now I can depend on myself for my own happiness. And that's something that I think everyone needs in their own lives, even if you don't have a disability, even if your life is perfect, even, you know, whatever your circumstance. It's so important to just be able to find happiness from within and trust yourself and your own instincts. Mhm.